He's dropping back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Dropping back to throw. And that one's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be third and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw it. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get up.
They'll run here on first down. And he's round game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
19 Lion. Let's go. Ready?
Here's a throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Running back sent in motion.
18 rep, 18 rep, Cub 19, Cub 19, Mustang 19, Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Here he is on third and long. And they pick him off again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here comes Davis. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
Hey, check. Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars with 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set up. Bronco.
And they send a man in motion. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
From the 21. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Chap,
Putting a receiver in motion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
From the gun on third down. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Ready up.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready. 19 Lion. Go.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
19 tight. Let go.
He'll throw it. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They go play action here. He's trying to go deep again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. Ready,
Back now, pressure on its way. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, ball at the 36. They give it to him again. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go!
Man in motion here. To throw it on first down. Looking right, and he finds him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on, set! Set, go!
Hand off to the back. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? Come 19! Come 19!
They've got a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 14. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Mustang 19! Warrior 70!
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Let's go! Trap 60! Trap 60! Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Let's go now!
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
I think we are so when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down.
Ready? Trap low 80!
This time he's looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They send a man in motion. from the 45 on second down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Putting a receiver in motion. He'll throw it yet again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick six. Completed to his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Play action on 1st down. He fires one deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
the ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46.
That does not show a stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Got his target, it's Higgins. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Go now. Go.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Second and 3 now. Man in motion, out of the slot. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Reichert on for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
There we go. Set.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hauled in left side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion.
From midfield now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set up. Check smash, check smash. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Go! 18, Pioneer! Panther 11, Panther 11! Go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Come on, set! Ready?
Now a give running right. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Ready? Set, go!
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go! Panther 60, Panther 60, take go!
Here's a give up the middle. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Bengals can rest easy with a 3-score lead.
On the set.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Come, my team. Come, my team. Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals have it once again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And with the start they had in that first